All right, man. Look, I just got triggered, man. Of course, I was just on TikTok and saw some bullshit. Fuck it, TikTok, man. And they muted one of my videos, so TikTok can kiss my ass, and they might mute this one. I had a video of watching this chick moving from California to Texas, and I guess she's regretting her decision to move to Texas from California. She said, it's summer 9 months out the year. You know what? That's not just Texas. Just don't know what to fucking tell you. It's hot in the summertime. If you end up anywhere on the goddamn Gulf Coast, that's pretty much what you gonna get. She said there's no winter. There's no winter. She said the 2 weeks that it is cold down here is frozen solid, and there's no infrastructure, and you stuck without having food or water or no shit like that. Look, if you just so happen to move down here at the fucking wrong time, don't blame Texas for that shit. We had a hard fucking freeze, which is not something that actually happens down here all that fucking often, unless your ass is way up in the fucking panhandle or some goddamn well. That was like a once in a lifetime thing. And you talking about that shit. How many? You in California. Y'all have more fucking earthquakes than we have fucking blackouts from freezes. I'm just gonna tell you that shit right now. And I don't know nothing about earthquakes. She said there's no public transportation. Bitch, where the fuck did you move? There are 5 major cities in goddamn Texas. And I'd say maybe 6 or 7 fairly large ones. Where the fuck did you move to where there is no public transportation? 20 minutes is considered a short drive down here, some shit like that, she said. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know where the fuck she moved to where she got this shit to say. And no transportation and complaining about there's no, there is Uber, there's taxi services down here, and there is we got fucking trains and buses and shit, and I'm just talking about what we got here in Houston. I'm pretty sure that at least San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas, Fort Worth area have the same fucking thing. Where the fuck did you move? Where the fuck did you move? To where you don't have access to this shit, talking about the roads are rough. Bitch, you not driving nowhere apparently, so how the fuck would you know the roads are rough? Yo, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your ass is out in the Permian Basin somewhere, living off out there in Texas where they got mountains and shit. I ain't never been on that side of the fucking state. I haven't even seen it on an airplane flying out of this motherfucker. Somehow you managed to move to Texas and get stranded in the middle of fucking nowhere and want to compare it to California. If you regret it, you just regret it. It is what it is. Oh, and then she mentioned something about it being a Bible Belt right-wing state or whatever the fuck. Look here, you run across all kind of shit. You know, you go up to the northwest, northeast, you start running into Quakers and shit. You go a little bit west, you start running into Mormons, and it's shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Right or left, no matter what the type of religion is going on, ain't nobody making you do shit. You move from California, where it's probably a bunch of Catholics and shit, and out here to the Bible Belt, where it's a lot of fucking Baptists. I've lived here my whole life. I'm fucking 47 years old, and I hadn't had to deal with nobody on any kind of political or religious issues or anything like that. I hadn't. Unless you bring it up or you going somewhere where they doing that, but I don't know what the fuck you I don't know what the fuck you doing out here to start with. People usually move here to Texas, if you hadn't known, if you don't know why, it's usually some kind of business reason. It's because of the no income tax. It's why so many athletes got houses here. And somebody said something about property tax in the comments and says she showed her husband some property tax shit. They was considering moving, and she showed him how much the property taxes were. And that was the end of that. That was the end of that conversation. I don't know. I live on property. I'm here in the middle of the fucking city. You know what I'm saying? I live on property. I got this house that I'm in right now, and the lot that's right next to it, and I pay maybe, let's say $2,500, and I'm in the middle of the fucking city. Would it stay like that? I have to probably know. You know how that shit go. But somebody said, I think they were being hyperbolic when they said the $10,000 property tax. But I'm like, Pepper, where the hell are you in Texas? Where the hell did you move where you got $10,000 property tax? You gotta own half my goddamn block to have $10,000 property tax. And I'm like, and if you got that, if you paying that much property tax, then you shouldn't be complaining about it, because you'd have to be pretty goddamn well off to be able to even to acquire that. You wouldn't be worrying about $10,000 property tax. But I think they were being hyperbolic when they said this shit. $10,000 property tax. You would have to actually own an estate out. You ain't gonna get that in the fucking city. You just not. You'd have to own an estate or live in one of those super affluent ass neighborhoods out there with those rich folks. Then maybe you can get up to some shit like that. But if you moving in one of those neighborhoods, it ain't gonna be cheap, because you got your property tax, whatever it is you paying for your house at the goddamn time. If you got that kind of money, I don't know why you wouldn't just buy your shit outright. And then you got the HOA shit, and then just I saw the video, and she had that little thing at the fucking end, like you know, like she made a fucking point, and I'm like, I don't know. I honestly, everything that she mentioned is objectively false, except for the summertime shit. It's fucking hot down here. The wintertime stuff, it's not frozen solid, but that only happens a couple days out the year, and it is plenty cold down here for us Texas folks. We, you know, our bodies ain't adjusted to that. Where the fuck are you from in California? She never mentioned it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's from Southern California or Northern California. Probably, I have no idea. I can't even make a judgment. But that was funny. That was entertaining. And and the shit was false. Most of it was fucking false. Y'all let me know. Is she right with the Texas shit? Let me look over my notes one more goddamn time. Yeah, that's it. The shit that she mentioned is just objectively false. So, y'all let me know, man.